Hello everyone, this is Jet and welcome to another InDesign tutorial. Today we're going to create a meds tracker or a medicine tracker, and as always you can choose whatever font, color, and elements that you want to incorporate in your design. I will be designing this on a 6x9 document, but you can choose whatever size you want. We are going to create this on a master page so we can duplicate it later and compile it as a ready-to-upload PDF that we can sell on Amazon KDP platform. You can also sell this on other publishing sites like Lulu, Blurb, etc. By the way, if you're new to my channel, welcome, and please don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever I post videos like this. And if you've subscribed already, thank you once again. I truly appreciate your support, and don't forget to like and share to help others as well. Okay, let's get on with it. And by the way, Happy New Year to all. Alright, so once you're inside InDesign, you can create new or go to more presets. Once you're here, I'm going to use the 6x9 inches preset, and you can also put the width and height over here, and then go to margins. I just use 0.5 inches and I have no bleed, and then just hit create. So we go to master, just click on that, then let's start creating. So I'll just hit the line tool and then do that. And maybe 1 point, and I go to text tool. I'll just type on meds tracker, and I can change this to whatever font I like. I like this Poppins font, and I'll just change the tracking. Okay, and then I'm going to put it here and just move this over. And then on your keyboard, hold Alt or Option key and then drag the meds tracker word to duplicate it. And then I'm just going to do wick and put it right here. And then the same thing, hold the Option or Alt key and duplicate that one. Just gonna go to view and overview preview so I don't see all of these things. So if I hit on W, this is what I see. Okay, so now I'm gonna go to create table, then maybe 10, then I'll go here, then I highlight everything, and I don't want it at 1 point, so maybe 0.5 is okay. And I go here, I disable the lower line and the middle one of the table, because I only want these sides, the left, right, and the top, and I'll click this and then hit on none, so that makes it like this. It doesn't have any sides at all. And the top too. Just gonna move down there, and then I'm gonna duplicate this one and center it. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And now I have to resize it. And then the tracking, I'll change it. Let's do 1.5. There you go. It's more like it. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and put some images of appeal here. You can insert images by doing Command or Control D, or you can also go to File and then Place, and then choose the image that you want. And then resize this, and then holding down Option or Alt key, I'll just duplicate this. And don't worry if they're not spaced evenly. We'll do it later, and I'm going to show you. This one, I want it this here. Oops. Have to make sure that it's within the margins, and all you have to do is highlight everything and then click on align. If you don't have align here, just go to window and then object and layout and click on align. This window will show up. So once I have that selected, I'll just do this distribute horizontal space. So all I have to do is group this one so it'll be easier to copy and paste. And then you're going to do the same to every row. Just make sure that it's aligned with your table. Okay, and then one more. And if you're not sure if they're all aligned, just highlight everything and then go to align again, and then use this distribute vertical space this time. There you go. So I think they're all aligned. That's it. Now I'm going to go to rectangle tool and then just create a little rectangle over here. And I can change the background color to black, but with a tint of like 10%. So I can see whatever I write in this one. All I have to do is copy this. It's at the back, so I just have to right click this one and then arrange and bring to front. And then notes. Now I have that. I want this selected, and then I can group that one and then copy over here. I think this is bigger than I would like. So what we're going to do is delete at least maybe 2. Let's ungroup this first and delete 2. Then move this up, and I can delete this and group this again. Control G, and then holding down Alt or Option key. Okay, now I have that. So all I'm going to do is select everything. Let's go back and put our margins. Then I can group that and then drag it over to the other side. Okay, so now we're done with that. We're done with our master page. So we go back to pages. And if you click on the page one here, double click on that one. There you have it, because this one carries the master page. As you can see here, there's this letter A over here, and it says here A master. So it has this A master. So what are we going to do is just right click and then insert pages. And then I'm going to insert like 99 pages because I need 100 pages of this. And I'll just hit OK. And here we are, all 100 pages. So once you're done with this, all you have to do is go to File and hit Export, or you can also do Command or Control E and then save it to wherever you want to save it. I'm going to name it 6x9, 100 pages. And then click on Save. Make sure that the format is PDF print. So for the pages, select All and then Pages. For the Adobe PDF preset, I just select this one, High Quality Print. And that's it. And then export. Now that it's doing its thing, then you can start creating your cover. You can create it on Canva, and I have a tutorial for that. You can also create it on Adobe Photoshop. I also have a tutorial for that, and I'm going to link it down below. And that's it for now. Hope you have an amazing year ahead, and see you next time. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons if you haven't already, and keep watching and keep learning. Ciao!